What is going on, everybody? I am here with Aaron, and now I forget your name. Crap.
Tyler.
We are going to actually tour Tyler's rig built by Aaron at Van Dam, but I'll let them talk a little bit about themselves, introduce themselves, and thank you to my wonderful friend, videographer Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle. Fun little button there.
I know, it is a fun little button. Kyle has his own YouTube channel. Go check it out, The Chop Shop. Obviously, he does great work and all the fun stuff, like a Porsche into an overlanding rig, which is ridiculous. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
All right, my name's Tyler Dale out of Las Vegas, Nevada. We bought this rig and wanted to have it converted into kind of our dream camper, so we found Van Dam, who made all of our dreams come true. So, I mean, everything we wanted, we got, so.
I'm Aaron from Van Dam. We're based out of Vista. We're generally the Sprinter guys over here, but Tyler and his lovely wife Hailey approached us with a very unique project, and with their vision we were like, we're ready to tackle something like this.
Obviously, you guys can tell with his accent, he's not from here, which we love. New Zealander.
There will be subtitles.
Will not be subtitles, so that's more work for me. What is the rig that you're on?
So this is a 2011 International Wildland firefighting truck. So this used to transport the firefighters up and down the mountain to the fires. It had 10 seats in the back when we got it. Obviously all that's been ripped out, but it's just I thought the ultimate overlanding rig.
You got it decommissioned.
Yes, correct. Yes.
How many miles were on it?
140,000. So
and international?
Yeah, international diesel. It's like basically like a small semi. So I mean, this thing will run for 500, 600,000 miles.
Two-wheel drive?
Yeah, two-wheel drive with a locker. So I feel like if you're going anywhere you need four-wheel drive and something this big, you probably shouldn't be there.
And you've obviously built a lot of vans, but have you done anything like this before?
No, this was our unicorn. This was something we didn't even know we were like capable of building it, but again, once they told us what they wanted to do on the interior, I was just like, all right, this is something that we can mess with. And as you can see, potentially when we step inside, it's a crowd of people, it's a magnet at the show,
yeah.
And it's like, and when people go inside, they see it's like, all right, Van Dam can build vans, and we steer them over there towards the Sprinters also. But yeah, we were stoked on the build.
Yeah.
The relationship that we developed, they drove all the way from Vegas to be here today.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, no,
that's course. That's a lot of fuel right there.
No, I mean, I feel like showing it off, like what we had in mind, what they did to make it all come together was worth it for us.
You have all these exterior compartments.
Yeah.
So you did actually a lot of stuff to the exterior.
So I guess you would, yeah. So I mean, some of these are like, this is outside storage. I keep my tools in here for just working on the side of the road, but there is like, I want to have another way to cook besides inside, like steaks and messy stuff. I don't want my whole interior smelling like bacon.
Yeah,
so
people want their grills.
Exactly. So put a Blackstone in, and then if we go over here, this is where all the electrical magic happens. So Aaron and his guys did a lot of work in here to make sure all our needs were met.
Humble. He's an electrician, and he's done a lot of the work already.
Okay.
Yeah, Aaron definitely stepped it up. All the 150 amps of DC to DC charging. So I mean, because this engine's so big, the alternator can definitely handle that. So it's like these batteries recharge in no time. So.
And then you have solar on the roof?
Yeah, 800 watts of solar, and then 600 amp hours of lithium ion.
At 12 volt?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's clean.
Yeah, thanks.
It's clean.
Yeah, it came out really good.
Should we mess with the people inside and just flip off breakers?
Yeah, turn off. Yeah, turn off everything. Then don't turn it back on. Yeah, be like, why are the lights off?
Inverter, you got only a 2000.
Only a 2000. Yeah. So
wow.
This is what I got because it fit in the space. But knowing what I know now, I would like to have a 3000, but I can't see any sense in taking this out. So I was kind of thinking of paralleling it. I don't really know how that works.
About it. I said, any hair dryers, what are we doing? Is there like, but
We've had no issues.
The induction's at
That's good.
1800 watts, just there in the range.
Yeah,
But,
we've done hair dryers, straighteners. We have an electric kettle, and it's like no
It's
issue.
all been fine.
Yeah, oh yeah,
All
for
right,
sure.
well, then there
yeah.
you go. I mean, just don't turn them all at the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
That's
yeah.
all. And then is there anything in that one?
No, this is all just, I just keep my cleaners, my rags, it's just all storage.
Nice.
And then if we go to the other side on the outside, I can show
Yeah,
you
let's
the
go.
water system.
Can I
Yeah, let's
close
do
this
it,
up?
yeah. And then all these bin doors got insulated, so they're all protected from the elements. So that's nice.
Look at the scale. Like, it's just massive.
Yeah, yeah.
And you did put Baja lights, you just said.
Yeah. I put these, they had strobes here originally. So I put Baja lights here, fog lights, and then just some auxiliary lights there, but
LEDs.
LED headlights, yeah, I mean,
Did you re-gear it? Or-
no.
So,
So
how fast does this thing go?
you can do 70, but I mean,
downhill.
downhill or very flat.
Yeah.
But when I originally bought it, it had steel wheels on it. So I went to the aluminum wheels because they're just a little lighter, easier to steer, takes weight down. But so here is the water
Oh,
situation. So we have 80 gallons of fresh water. I mean, we've never used all that. I've only ever filled it up halfway because one, it weighs a lot. Two, I mean, if we're using 80 gallons of fresh water, I guess we're out for a long time. It has a Rixon heating system that Aaron has got installed. So it has a heat exchanger, does hot water and hot air off the engine coolant, or it has an electric furnace, right? Correct?
It does. We're able to achieve custom using Jim from Rixon to tap into this tank. And yeah, he was able to make us custom sort of plunger to go in there at the right level. Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's nice for me being tapped off the main fuel tank, not having to worry about, oh, how much diesel do I have, or is my heater going to go out? Like, that tank's 70 gallons, it's never going out.
And people may think, like, he's in Vegas. What does he need a heater for? Trust me, guys, it gets cold in Vegas.
Yeah, oh
okay?
yeah.
All right, let's step on in.
All right, let's do it. Oh God, there's a little bit of weight, Jarrod.
That's okay. We'll wait. All right, as we step in, go ahead, guys.
Oh, after
you,
me?
please.
Oh wow, thank you. Whoa.
As we step in, I see a lot of Baltic birch.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to sit down, and then
Oh,
Tyler can
wow.
go through everything.
Yeah.
By the way, we fit 4 in here because we got Kyle. Too,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're
exactly.
pretty comfy.
I feel like that was one of the main things that drew me to this is how big it is inside, being so wide. Like me and my wife can be back. She can be doing something in the sink. I can be making food. We can be back to back and not really have to worry about it being so tight.
Cool.
But yeah, my wife designed all of it, but she wanted to go with the Baltic birch. We just did a clear finish, right, Aaron?
Clear finish.
Yeah, and then the black Ridge-Lite countertops, and so we kind of want to keep it clean and minimalist, but also modern.
Depth of this counter.
Yeah.
Close to 3 feet here.
So why did you go that deep?
Based on the welds underneath the cabinetry and where the toe kit kind of lands.
Yeah.
You can see how shallow the
So
cabinets are back here. I mean, we still got a good amount of room
yeah,
down this hallway here. You have the storage boxes on the exterior.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it
pushing
is.
back the cabinet.
and then if you look at this drawer, it's so because this is the full depth of the countertop.
Yeah.
It's like
That's pretty cool.
it's huge. I thought that was important to be able to keep the outside storage.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be able to utilize all that for the water and the electrical. I didn't want to have to dig around in my cabinets to get to my water or my electrical or so. That was important.
What was the width of this? 8.5?
100 inches, sorry.
100 inches?
Yep.
You're talking to the Kiwi,
Yeah.
we're metric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, what's
that
in
millimeters?
meters?
I'm just going to say it's around 8 feet.
Right to Kyle's right and to your left, you have one of my favorite fridges on the market, the Isotherm Clean 200.
Yes, sir. So we really wanted a big fridge freezer combo, and we wanted a dedicated freezer area, so we weren't having like kind of a top bottom issue. And then it was more economical for us to have it at this height. One, because then it's at eye level, you're not bending over.
Yeah.
And two, we could, like Aaron said, keep the outside storage. This basically went right on top of the outside storage, correct?
It is. It sits directly on top.
Is those vents over there for it to breathe?
It is. It does have. It also breathes into the lockers.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's plenty of ventilation. Honestly, one of the biggest obstacles and headaches for the builders was that slide-out toilet in there, and just making it fit and making it work. They gave up 10 times and said, "We got to make this work."
All right, well, show off that slide-out toilet and
Yeah.
shower, by the way.
Yeah, so we got a big, nice, full-size shower. So this is our composting toilet. Basically, what Aaron's guys did, this is a whole waterproof door. This slides out like this. Composting toilet, just no big deal. Slides back, tucks away. You don't have to see it. It's not right in your shower. So I think that was a big deal.
Was it having them turn the upper lights
Oh,
on?
the upper lights.
Turn those on?
Oh, the upper lights is that guy.
I knew that.
Yeah, he did.
You built the damn thing. There you go.
Yeah.
And you said the wife pretty much designed this.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know. Did you make changes?
No, I mean...
I think we had a great working relationship.
It is. There's always some sacrifice and compromise during the build process. There's going to be something that we just potentially can't achieve, but it's like, what is the next best option?
So this bed actually slides out. This is your slide out right here over the seating area.
We get a full-size queen.
Yep.
Full-size queen.
Slides out, the mattress unfolds. I mean, it's not, I think it's adequate amount of room for me and the wife.
So you enter through the back
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and then you still have a pass-through.
Yeah,
apparently.
but it's more like a crawl through, I
Yeah.
would say. But it was important for us to have access to the cab, so we didn't have to go outside for everything. If it's snowing, if it's raining, if we just want to get up from bed and drive, so that was important to us too.
If there's a bear.
Yeah, exactly. Or a lion.
You never
oh my.
know.
Oh my.
No, or a lion. I see vents.
Yes.
Is this an air conditioner?
Air
built in?
conditioner and heater came with the vehicle because they were going to have guys back here. So that is AC and heater that runs off the truck. So basically when we're driving somewhere, if we're going to pump AC or heat back here, have it all ready for us to go to sleep, or we can do it after the fact.
Kyle, what am I missing?
Let's do the vanity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, duh.
The vanity.
Yeah.
A lot of storage.
Yeah.
There's a crap ton of storage.
And
in
the
there.
thing is, it's not even all full. We didn't have it all full.
How hard is it to drive this beast?
I wouldn't say it's hard to drive, but I drive big trucks like this for work, so I think I'm a little more accustomed to it than like the everyday person would be hopping in it. Once you get used to it, I think it's fine, but it does have its intricacies for like going up hills or going down hills. Like, it's heavy, you know what I mean?
Do you know the height from ground? What's the
Yeah,
ground?
11 and a half. 11 and a half feet.
It's
Yep.
a little bit bigger than a van.
Yeah. So it came from the factory at 10 foot, 5.5.
Okay.
And then we did the max air fans, the solar, so 11 and a half.
Yeah, you got a max air fan above you. Oh, and as well as
Yeah.
so you have great cross ventilation.
Yeah.
Did you install the windows or were those all factory?
No, they were all factory. All these are sliders, and then these are pop-out. These are emergency exit.
We peeled the frames, sanded them, sprayed them. Yeah.
Wow. Did you have to change any of the insulation? I know these are pretty well insulated, being the fire trucks that they are.
This was exceptionally well built. There might have been one gasket, because you're going to do water tests every time you take off a window. We do a water test, and we had one leak, so we just changed the gasket out.
As a fire truck, was it red?
No, it's always been this color.
It's always been this
the
color.
forestry green, yeah, it's always been this color.
And do you know what state it came from?
Santa Fe, New Mexico. Yeah.
And if people are looking for a rig like this, what website do they go to?
So we actually found it on Facebook Marketplace.
Wow.
A dealer in Arizona gets them from the auctions and then resells them. So, I mean,
do you mind me asking what you paid for the rig?
$20,000 is what I
the
paid
rig?
for. Yeah, for the rig. Yep.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, no, I thought it was a good deal for what it was. You know what I'm saying?
International motor.
Yeah, we bought it with the intentions of turning it into a camper, so we
Right.
kind of knew what we were getting. But
Right. I wonder what other people would buy them for.
Yeah, I
other
know.
than converting them.
yeah, exactly. It's like, what are you gonna do? Haul your
Just-
friends around here?
Yeah, mowing people
Yeah,
down. I don't
exactly.
know.
Yeah. So
Maybe putting out fires.
Maybe,
I
you
don't
never know.
We'll see what happens. I mean, this thing is super cool. What do you think, Kyle?
I love it. I've been hanging out over here a lot, actually. He cooked me breakfast twice in a row.
Actually, now I'm looking at you, Kyle. You are 5'11",
I am
6 foot,
even.
6 foot even. You're standing up. You can even flip the camera on. You can show it.
yeah,
You're right there.
he's right there,
Yeah.
and he's on the rug.
Me and
He's
Tyler
on the
can
rug.
stand up pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm on
yeah,
the rug. Let's see.
yeah.
Here's without the rug. I can stand.
Oh,
There you go.
out.
There it is.
yeah. Let's talk about this vanity again. This
Yeah,
is
go ahead.
definitely
Okay,
important for the wife. Oh, so Kyle, you need to be over here
All
if
right.
you want to see
We got a
yourself.
mirror.
Yeah. All right. So this was important for the wife to have somewhere to
Oh, wow.
do her makeup, skincare. So Aaron and the guys built this pull-out vanity, full skincare storage, toothpaste, toothbrush, the mirror right here, and so it's perfect for her getting ready in the morning. But it was like a big deal. Granted, we don't live in it full time. If we wanted to, we want to be able to have that option. So like the amenities were important to us.
It's pretty cool. I've seen like Murphy vanities, but that's a slide-out vanity.
Yeah.
Well, generally we have a pull-out pantry there, so olive oils, herbs and spices, and so that was the compromise. Was like, let's just turn it into a vanity.
Yeah.
So no pull-out pantry. However, it looks like you have plenty of storage for abundance of other things. And
Yeah.
I didn't touch upon the upper friggin' cabinet.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
there's like I have
8
so many clothes in here, like they're full of clothes.
Look
and
at this.
like,
You haven't even worn your jeans. Yeah.
yeah, hey, watch it. But it's like there's so much.
Brand new jeans.
They're literally brand. Look, they got the tags on them.
There's like 5 pairs.
We're gonna shut
We
that.
did not stage this, everybody.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna
promise.
shut that. Yeah. The nice thing with the outside storage is Aaron was able to. We have the trash can down here, but you don't see any plumbing. Like the whole thing is clean. We keep our house cleaner down there, but it's like that was a big thing for me is wanting it to be like I wanted to be able to use that outside storage. So I wanted it. If there was something that needed to be out there, it's easy accessibility, easy to service. So Kyle, if you come over here, this guy. This is our full slide out pantry. So this has all our food in here. I mean, it's deep, it's big,
Smart oven's gonna go in there.
but we have all our foods, coffee, everything you could need is all in here. And then mirror to that, we just did a little closet, but that has all our hanging storage, shoes, stuff like that. But we wanted to be able to use this space and have our composting toilet slide underneath. So I think that was a good use of
See,
space.
the composting toilet slides out from inside the shower.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and then it
okay.
slides back. It goes underneath the closet.
People that want to know what the countertops are, they're Rich Light.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
Rich Light.
Black diamond, 1 inch, and polished. I just remembered what the sacrifice and compromise was. It was the almond drawer. And it was he wanted this to be a flip up.
Yeah.
And there was this much gap. I'm like, what do we put in? There's like some almonds or something. And then it was the one thing we shut down. We're like,
That's right, yeah.
If we can achieve it, we got cup holders and this and yeah. So
Does
no
this
almonds.
one doesn't flip up either? No.
Negative.
No.
No flip up. But it's like, I think it's nice to have that, like, because sitting like you guys are, that additional counter space for drinks and anything. So I think it was a good use of all the space, but being able to slide out the bed, and you always have to make compromises.
Well, you have a really cool rig. I definitely like it. Obviously, the flowers aren't there when you drive.
Negative.
We're at a show. We're doing it in show mode. But give me your socials. Maybe plug yourself to say where we can find you.
My wife's Instagram is Hailey Dale Designs, and then we have a YouTube channel, just our first name, Hailey and Taylor. But you'll see this rig on there, a bunch of other stuff that we're doing and getting into. So trips, all that other stuff, but it'll be a good time, man. I'm excited to use it. We've had it back for 6 months, I think now. So
I think so, yeah. Just breaking it up.
Yeah, exactly. We got a 2-week road trip planned coming up in
Cool.
4th of July. So it'll
That's
be fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then Aaron, where do we find you if we want to build like this or a van?
We're local. We're here in San Diego, northern San Diego in Vista. We've been here for 5 years. Frankie will be on the road with us touring this year, so at the Venture Van Expos. Come check us out. We've been in business for 5 years, and yeah, we would do another Frankie for sure.
What's this is called Frankie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I
Takes
love
all our
that.
Benjamin Franklins.
I love that.
That's the wife.
That's pretty cool, Frankie. Website, how do we get a hold of you?
Website, so Van Dam Conversions, Instagram, same thing. Van Dam Conversions, yeah, just hit us up, check us out. We do some pretty cool stuff. End of the day, we're custom, so designed by you, built by us. Yeah. So you just tell us your dream and we'll do our best to accommodate. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm Jarrod Tocci. That's Kyle. Am I saying your last name? Kennedy?
Kennedy.
Yeah, after all these years, Kennedy. I'm getting it right.
Yeah.
He's got the Chop Shop. I'm Jarrod Tocci, Van Dam, and Tyler. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time.